This jazzy music is not fitting my mood. I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. Welcome back to some more Danganronpa, everyone. Oh, Sakura. Oh, I mean, I suspected she was gonna go. I did. Whether or not it's happened the way I predict it has, probably not. But I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. We've got to start investigating our dear friend Sakura's demise. This is a comfort coffee. I'm absolutely distraught. I might not be showing it very much, but I am genuinely upset. Okay, right, let's start investigating. There seems to be quite a lot of mess on the floor. What's that? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Okay, so I've predicted that she's been poisoned. That's my prediction. Whether or not that's happened, we don't know yet. But she seems to have got a blow to the back of her head. Now, as far as I can tell, the Monokuma file hasn't actually stated what the cause of death is, which is probably because it's going to be mostly what we're trying to figure out in this case. But, shards of glass. It's all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle. So she's been glassed. Or bottled. She bottled it. No, let's not make jokes. Sakura was our friend. This must have originally been a bottle. Alright. So has someone smacked around the noggin with a bottle? To maybe disguise the fact? Again, I know I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Because it's probably wrong. And it seems obvious, the whole poison thing. But as someone trying to cover their tracks, like, they poisoned her, but really, they want it to look like she was just hit over the head with some, I don't know, we'll see. It's too early to tell, mage. Let's just focus on the evidence. Let's be impartial. Something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand, and that is absolutely Monokuma with a rook in his crotch. It's a Monokuma figure, yeah. I figured that out. Okay. How that is related to the case, I have no idea. What's that on the floor? Is that a little handkerchief? Oh, it's a wrapper. Huh? That's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. You gave her a wrapper? That's a weird gift. Saying that, I have given someone a burnt croissant, so... Maybe I shouldn't be one to talk. That's a candy wrapper. I know, she probably gave her a piece of candy. She got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. I hope that wasn't what was poisoned. Actually, but then again, how would they predict that she would do that? Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. They could have gotten their hands on them while they were in the warehouse, though. Really like them that much? Hina is a hoarder. She is a proper foodie. I'm surprised she doesn't have, like, probably the entire stock of the warehouse in her room right now. I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself, that's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Okay, polka dot candy wrapper. How does that fit into things? We've got a lot to learn yet. Let's talk to Hina.
What the heck?
Well, no, we don't already know who did it, Hina. In fact, I genuinely don't have a clue.
I won't forgive you.
I really don't have a clue. I mean, I want it to be Byakuya. Or Byakuya. Or however you say his name. Some people get really pissy in the comments that I don't know how to pronounce certain names. You know what? Go fuck yourselves. I'm saying it right now. Go fuck yourselves. You know? I don't know all the names in the world. I'm an ignorant Brit. And that is on me. That is on me, definitely. Toko Hiro. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Oh, and thank you for reminding me, by the way, that the whole ogre thing was apparently just a stage name for Sakura, or some sort of moniker that she embraced? I completely forgot, but anyway. I don't know what, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. We need way more evidence. That's what I'm trying to do. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Wait, what? She did? Well, that's pretty important, probably. After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me... She said... she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. Why? By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this would never have happened. I feel so sorry for Hina right now. Oh, but I don't know if you could have stopped her, Hina. I mean, out of all of us, you probably would stand the most chance. Because you're, like, super, like, fit and everything, but, like... I don't know, I think Sakura, once she sets her mind to something... It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Okay, but that is very important. That is a very important bit of info. The fact that she had asked those three to meet with her. And she asked them to come to the rec room at noon. The same place and time. Time and place. Yeah, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. That's exactly what I was just about to say. We should totally ask... Well... Oh, hang on. Let's get all the physical evidence first, though. Because... that's the protein shake. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance.
So...
Yeah, it sure does. That's what I reckon's been poisoned. But is that too obvious? Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. I mean, to maintain that amount of muscle mass, you probably need to just eat, like... I think I've said this before, just entire villages of chickens. Like, just... every day. Like, daily. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. Yeah, I don't think... I think she was hyping it up a little bit too much. I know. Wow, you see... Someone crashed that piano. Is the piano okay in the music room? Someone go check on it. There might have been another murder. Well, that piano's a key suspect in this case. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. Proteinzyme X. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. And poison. She must have gotten this from the chem lab. Probably, yeah.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey.
You see this? Yeah, a lot of glass. Shards of blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. Would they have gone all the way over there, though? I doubt that, very much.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're underneath it. Yeah. That's a very... that is actually a very good observation. Why does... Makoto, you really are You're a bit dumb sometimes. Just gonna say it. I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take a note of it. Oh, I've noted it, alright. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Well, if Kyoko thinks it's an important clue, it's bloody important. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. I mean, I don't know where the glass comes into things, but, like, it is obviously important and suspicious. Okay. Right. Is there anything else in here? I think we probably need to... well, the locker's open, is that not? There's a handprint on that. That's a handprint. What the fuck?
Why?
What is a handprint doing there? Good question. Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust. I'm just getting images of Titanic now. Like, I just imagine someone going absolutely, like, bonk city inside that locker.
It's true.
That'd be a really tight squeeze, and not in the way that you usually associate with, you know, doing the hanky-panky. Anyway, what are we talking about? It looks quite fresh, too. Let's see, someone was hiding in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. Someone was lying in wait. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was opened, don't you think? Yeah, but we would have seen him come out of the locker. During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. I don't think we would have missed someone climbing out of a fucking locker in the same room, directly behind the person that was killed. I don't care how sneaky you are. Not even Solid Snake could manage that.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yeah, which is directly looking at the locker. And the locker was already open, apparently. Which I didn't remember at all.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? It means that locker's fucking dusty. That's what it means. Okay, well that is... This is not going to be nearly as straightforward as I initially anticipated. There's blood over there. I see blood. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Maybe the killer sustained an injury. God, this is gonna be a doozy. Right. Byakuya. Byakuya. B-Man. Togami. Total frickin' twat stain. I may be bothering you, but I have an important question to ask. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out? Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? I mean, true. He does make a good point. If I knew I was an enemy of Sakura, there ain't no way I'm going to a room to meet her alone. Although, she obviously wasn't planning on killing anyone because she wouldn't have asked 3 people to come and meet her. But still, he probably didn't know that she'd asked other people, so you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. You didn't need to rip the note up. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's completely useless to you, but like, you're just a dick. You are a complete, absolute... I don't know. I'm running out of words to describe him. I really am. I'm struggling here. He is just the worst. Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Thanks. You know what we should do? We should test everyone's hand against that print. That's what we should do. We've got actual, like, forensic evidence. I mean, obviously we can't, like, test for prints exactly, but, like, just the shape of the hand should be a good indication, because everyone's gonna have different size hands, right? Right? Apparently I have really big thumbs. I don't think I've got really big thumbs. Anyway. Okay, so we need to ask Hiro and Toko. Right. Anything else in here before we leave? I guess I could have a quick chat with Kyoko.
However...
For Sakura to have been killed, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. No. No.
It's true.
Which is why I believe the poison angle. She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Yeah, did they? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. I mean, the fact that the locker is behind her, and there was the broken bottle behind her, makes you think, well, someone hid in the locker, snuck out, bonked her on the back of the head with the bottle, but the fact that there's a bloodstain by the magazines doesn't make sense. So... yeah. A lot to figure out still in this. Right, can I leave? Oh. There's something we've missed. What What is it? Oh, it's the chair? The chair was shut. Oh, yeah, the chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get in. Couldn't get in. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. I think Sakura, I do. I believe Sakura blockaded herself in to maybe protect Hina. That's the only reason I can come up with. Although saying that, let's say, right, if you kill someone, if the body's never discovered, the class trial will never occur. I mean, obviously Monokuma would probably really want to push you in the direction of the body eventually. But if the class trial doesn't begin, you don't become the Blackened. And you can't graduate. So maybe Sakura was just trying to conceal her body as best she could. For as long as she could. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, can I leave now? No, I can't. I check the clock. That has no hands on it. Basically a glorified dinner plate. It's very shiny. It's 1 o'clock. How do you... okay, so maybe there is a time. Sakura died around 12 noon, so roughly an hour ago, which is... yeah. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? Probably. There's gotta be something else in here. Oh, that's where the bottles came from. Well, the bottle came from. 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. That sounds like the start of a nursery rhyme. 4 red bottles sitting on a shelf. One got smacked against her head. Alright, so in every one of them there's a chess piece. I wonder if there's any symbolic reason why they chose the rook. No, it's not the rook, it's the knight. Or is the knight the rook? I forget what chess is. I think, actually, that's the rook on the left, isn't it? It's the knight. The knight was used. The horses are the knights, right? I don't know chess. I used to play chess. Not very well, but I used to play it. We used to have a little glass set in our conservatory. It's very posh. We were very posh. And then it got smashed. There's no different, it's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. I imagine a lot easier to put in than a ship. That amazes me, by the way. How the heck do people do that? Also, who was the first person to go, you know what? I reckon I could put a full-scale, well, not a full-scale model. A scale model of a galleon in that glass bottle. And I bet people looked at him going, you need Jesus. This is you know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? Yeah. It is clever how people do that. I don't know how they have the patience, the dexterity, the hand-eye coordination. I don't know how they do it. You've never seen that? Oh, I have. Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, I do. I wonder if there's any symbology behind the choice of piece. Or if it was just random. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Monokuma bottles sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Maybe. But was that the cause of death? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Can I... You know what? Let me just hang on, right? I want to check this Monokuma file again. Okay. Strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted, however it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood, which I think was the poison. And maybe that's... Oh, that's probably what the blood is. She vomited over near the magazine thing, and then stumbled over to sit down. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay. But yeah, does it say what the cause of death was? It's gotta be the poison. Right. Whether or not it was administered through the protein shake or the candy, who's to know? I'm not going to take any candy from you though, Hina, just in case. Let's leave and go track down... What do you mean? There's more? There's more. Oh, do I need to examine the actual magazine stand? Same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Alright, cool. What about the dart machine? Nope. I've examined the blood. Oh, have I actually examined... I don't think I've examined Sakura. I never examined Sakura! She drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head, Sakura. Yeah. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. Yeah. She's a dribbler. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. I think I know. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? I mean, that might... that is possible, but I don't think that's what happened. Not a chance. What do you want?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? I agree, you're a knob satchel. No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Faux show. Right, now can I leave? There's a lot to examine in here! Good gravy! What else have I missed? I've examined the locker. I've examined the wrapper. I've examined everything. Haven't I? Oh, the door? Okay, the door is the only way out. The door doesn't... Oh, right, yeah, we should have really examined the door. Doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only noticeable change to the door is the smashed window, yes. Which happened, of course, when I broke in to get inside. When I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. Yeah, what I think happened is Sakura was poisoned. Maybe she got attacked by someone else or the killer. She managed to fend them off. And the killer fled. And Sakura, realizing that she was about to die from the poison, blockaded herself in and then died. I don't think the killer was ever in this room when she died. There's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. No. So the killer must have created the locked room from inside, not the outside. I don't think it was the killer. I really don't. Rec room door, right. Now can we leave?
Listen.
I think so. Since you're asking me that, I'm guessing I have. I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Now you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm okay with this. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Okay. Right, nobody'd be doing any murdering while I'm away. We could still have another body on our hands, let's not forget. Oh. Okay, no, I just want to leave through the door. Leave the area, yes. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Okay. Make a lot of noise, don't we? Right, Kyoko's room. Oh, do you remember when Taka was still alive? Do you remember when Mondo was not butter? Oh, he's still alive. Sak is dead. Toko. Ding dong. I do find it quite cute that they've got those little sprites. After a few seconds. This little pixel art. Hi Toko. Oh, you're back to your usual self.
There.
Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
Did Sakura send you a note?
So you're back to normal.
Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
For now.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
I don't believe that for a fucking nanosecond. She didn't look like she was in a good mood, no.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Yeah, I would like to talk. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I just don't know what you're talking about. Yakuya, already told me, she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? Okay, so each individual person probably didn't know that others were invited. I just said two, didn't I? You just gave yourself away. Totally obvious. Yeah, pretty much. Can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Yeah, I'd be shit scared too. I'm not surprised that she didn't go. Or did she? Toko claims she didn't go see her, but... well... Did she not go see her? Did Jill? Who knows? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Sensing a theme here. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. You know what would be great? You know what would make this game a lot easier? If we could use Alter Ego to hack into the security system and just watch the cameras. Then we'd see who did it. Well, maybe not with this one, because again, I feel like the killer was crafty on this one. Toko's account has been added. Oh, she's got a lot of money in it. Oh, Sakura. I'm really gutted. She was great. I freaking love Sakura. Leon's dead. Hero, are you home?
You know?
Yeah, I do need something. I need you to tell me some information. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
Everyone's so surprised that I found this out. How'd you know about that, dude?
Could it be...
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oh, you knew. Oh. Okay. Why did she tell him and not the others? Or are the others just pretending that they didn't know other people were coming? Okay. When did Sakura tell you that? Well... When she asked to meet me, when she asked to meet with me, of course. Yeah, didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note,
How about that?
she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing, dude. This is a little bit weird. You're not quite sounding that convincing, hero. But maybe it's just your, shall we say, limited intellect coming into play. So then you went and met with Sakura, right?
You got it all wrong!
No way, I totally didn't, bro. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, this is weird.
Actually...
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office, dude.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Yeah. Hand it over. As long as you didn't wipe your ass with it. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Well, Hiro, you're really not helping yourself here. This looks very suspicious. The fact that you look more suspicious than fucking Byakuya and Toko, who happens to be a serial killer, is a big problem for you. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back and out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Okay. So he likes candy too.
Huh?
That's quite fortuitous, really, that popped out of his pocket, but, what is the significance, I wonder?
What?
And why is he so upset? Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again. Again, very suspicious. Shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out, dude. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet me, but, I never went, dude. So, well, if you'll excuse me... Okay, Hero, you're way too suspicious here. Or is he just nervous because he feels like he's gonna get in trouble? Because he's done something wrong, but maybe not quite what we think. Huh. Did he sneak into Hina's room somehow and steal the candy? There's no way that's all there is to it. No, no, no. Pocket trash has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. That is a sentence right there. That's a sentence that, before I played this game, would have made no sense to me. How times have changed. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again on top of that. Maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I think we should go back to the chem lab. Yes. I think we should go to the chem lab. Let's do that right now, which is on the 4th floor. Nope, too far, mage. Chem lab. Oh, guess who's already there? Great. Can't wait for this interaction. This is going to be life-affirming, isn't it? Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you mean to say is, yes sir, I understand. I think what I actually mean to say is go fuck yourself with a shovel, Byakuya. A really, really wide one. Right. Also, there's been a spillage. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. That's what she said. I should probably take a closer look at it. I'm trying to look at all the crap on the floor. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. It's more like, I wouldn't describe them as shelves. I mean, I know they've got shelves in them, but they're cabinets. More important right now, what's the powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? Yeah, I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh, look, there's freaking footprints. Okay, what is it? Is it dangerous? That looks like a hazardous substance label. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where the powder came from? Gee, I wonder. Chem C4. Oh, that's explosive. That's plastic explosives. Oh no! Would you like to hear something interesting? Sure. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point this room wasn't like this. And this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Or is Byakuya just trying to cover his tracks? Trying to throw monkey wrenches in the spanners, in the gears, and the whatever. He could be fucking with us. He could be the one that did all this. I genuinely think if he was gonna do it, he would poison someone. So, because that's the highest chance you get away with it. But can we actually see what that is? Okay, no, same thing, right. So, chemical C4. On the shelf is nothing but dangerous chemicals. Like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labelled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section C. Well, there is a big fucking C label on the cabinet, Makoto. So probably, yeah, I'm thinking that's a good... Oh my god. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Oh, like they did? In front of the A section? Which I'm guessing is where the protein's from. Only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go, chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Is this really necessary? I mean, we kind of... I guess it doesn't hurt to write things down, does it? How's this? Not bad for you, I mean. We just basically drew we drew a few squares, some squiggles, and I mean, I'll give him credit. Those footprints look pretty good. For me?
I see.
So when you look at this, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. You could totally reach over the powder. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. Would you leave really obvious clues like that? Surely you would find a way to step through, over the powder, clean it up somehow, brush it aside. Why even spill the powder in the first place? Is it just to make it look like someone went to the A shelf? That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
No, they're probably not mine. No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I probably have really small feet. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Is this... My feet are too big! Well, that's a shock. You know what they say about people with big feet? Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Can we do this with the handprint as well? Can we compare hands? And these prints are really are a valuable clue. Yeah, probably. I think this is too obvious. This is too... I don't know. Let's have a good look. Yeah, yellow powder scattered on the floor. Can we need to see what kind of poison that was. Chem C4. Looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Can we not check what kind of poison it was? Also, can we check what's in here? Is it the protein? What's on the shelf? Dietary supplements and different medicines. Yep, that's where the protein drink came from. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with letter A and a number. I feel like someone's actually trying to make it look like she was poisoned then, and not the other way around. It's gonna be... There's gonna be twists, there's gonna be turns. It's gonna be like the freaking Nuremberg ring. But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Oh. Could someone have put it here on accident? By accident. Okay. I don't think B's gonna be any... Yeah, that's probably not relevant. Reagents! So they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must be true. It must truly be bliss. It was bliss before I knew you. I loved being completely oblivious to your existence. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? No! It's actually very, very, very important.
That's fine.
I still think algebra is bullshit though. Like... oh, I've hit auto. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. There is literally a big bold letter B on the cabinet, Makoto. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, I think it's just all about A and C. I should try to find out more about the shelving units. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. You wouldn't accidentally drink from that though. Look at it. It looks totally different from all the other bottles. And it's got a big fucking skull and crossbones on it. I mean, I don't know why it's in there though. I think someone's trying to mess with us. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab, maybe I should take another look at the rec room. Even though we've examined that very thoroughly. But okay, let's go do that. Alright, see you later. Dick Waffle, I'm gone. Actually, probably would have been quicker to go back to the 3rd floor. There we go. Right. So far, we know Hiro's been acting weird.
Hey.
My investigation has been illuminating. Well, no, actually, I feel more in the dark. I told Kyoko and Toko, I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient, someone must be lying. Yeah, Hiro seems to be the obvious candidate, but again, I mean, we didn't ask Jill. So...
Anyway...
I've made some progress on my own. Of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. New clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Okay? Let's examine the magazines. Hiding a clue. Clue, clue, clue. Magazine's upside down. That looks like something Hifumi would have read. Did someone put it back that way on accident? By accident!
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Okay, this is interesting. One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. Toko. So, I wonder if Sakura drew that in her own blood that she vomited up, which is really grim. And I think she was trying to tell us who attacked her, possibly. But I still don't think it was who killed her. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
It would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message, yeah, we've seen this before.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking, yeah. So maybe the reason they put it upside down is because it was like a clue, like, look at this. This is important. Is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? No, we can't keep jumping to these conclusions, Tina. Just calm your very well-formed tits. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
Hina, I love you, but just chill, okay? I understand. It's a horrible, horrible thing to go through. It's not conclusive in the slightest. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Yeah. I think Jill attacked Sakura. Seeing that she was in a weakened state, possibly. Although, the fact that she didn't do it with scissors is weird. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Right, what else? The bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey,
Did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you'll sure to find it. A correlation? Can you just tell me what it is? Can you stop? Can I just get can I get a freebie? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. Okay. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? We're besties again, okay? We reconciled. No answer? Oh. I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. To a degree.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? As long as you're not going to smash one over my head. An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. You sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Baki is not here, so...
So
Good
then.
point. Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. Okay, don't get killed on the way, Kyoko. He is up there, though. Just giving you a heads up. She left the room. Really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I wonder if there is going to be some sort of chemical reaction kind of thing going on. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Okay, I'm glad you're still alive. Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words.
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Okay. Compare the weights of what? I'm guessing the bottles? Ah. Okay. The pieces of glass. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
Let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. Well, they've all got different things inside them, so they're all going to weigh slightly different, right? Oh, I guess not. Do they all weigh the same?
In other words.
Each Monokuma weighs about the same. Okay. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Well, they're not really the same. I guess the pieces are probably of the same density, just different shape.
So then.
Here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. Now well, it should be the same. It should be level, right? I bet it's not going to be... A normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Let's give it a try. Okay. Well, that's the opposite of what we said. Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words.
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together,
Hey.
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. Oh, great. I'm actually a little bit stumped on that one. Oh, come on, Kyoko, give me another clue. Let me examine them again. Something. Oh, are we going to go through the same thing again?
Hey.
There's a hidden correlation. Well, they've all got chess pieces. I'm probably looking like an idiot here. I don't know what the bottles have in common, and I don't understand the results of the experiment. Comparing the weight of the broken pieces into a completely intact Monokuma bottle to a completely intact, the broken pieces were clearly heavier. What does that mean?
So...
I'm genuinely not picking up on this.
Indeed.
Oh, great. I don't bloody know. Oh. No, that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say, like, are the bottles filled with something else? But that would still make the broken one lighter. So I don't bloody know. What else did she want me to check? Kyoko, what else do you want me to look at?
In other words...
Oh.
Hey,
What did you think? It's all on you. She really... Okay. Experiment showed that the pieces of glass were heavier. Oh my god, apparently an important secret hidden there. I don't know where it is! Is it in Sakura's head? I don't know. Still something to be discovered on Sakura's body.
just
Okay.
a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Well, I'm about to.
whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Yeah. Okay. Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Are you the ultimate mortician? You're a detective. She's a detective. Sorry, never mind. She's
Hey.
totally the ultimate detective. Oh. Oh, we didn't see that before. She's got powder on her shoe. It's the yellow powder.
Correct.
I do. It really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. So it must have been Sakura that went to the... that caused the she went to get a protein shake, right?
Hey,
Huh. Next is the wound to the head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2! So the Monokuma file was lying. 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting what you say. And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one. So, she must have been hit in the head after she died.
It's true.
She must have been. That's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Because if she had been hit while she was alive, surely she would have been like, ow! And like got blood on her hands. She would have been like, ow, stop that! Okay. Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. Also, yeah, Sakura's got a crap ton of hair to work your way through. Don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh, is it time? I'm not ready for this. I don't know what the correlation is between all the bottles, and why the one that was broken was heavier.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Wow.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
I'm not ready yet, Monokuma.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Oh boy.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh man. Oh, I'm trying to rack my brain about these bottles. Oh, 2 blows? 2 bottles? Maybe the broken pieces were 2 bottles. That would make them heavier. Yeah. But we only found 1 Monokuma figure. So... Okay, maybe that's what it is? Maybe there was a missing chess piece. I didn't really examine the chess pieces that well. I don't know. Anyway, I could be wrong on that one. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What?
What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how useful something is, if you toss in a smiling face, it turns positive. Oh, did I say useful? I meant awful.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy, dude.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? What?
What?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Get on the elevator, okay. Oh my god. See y'all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Just the worst.
Oh, everyone hates each other. Well, Hina hates everyone, except me. I think she's okay with me and Kyoko. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual. Was that an admission, Hiro?
Don't be mean!
I don't think he did it. I don't think Hiro's clever enough.
What the heck?
I think it's either Toko or Jill. But I don't know. I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. It would be one heck of a fucking twist if it was Hina. Wouldn't that be a freaking twist? Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Yes, it is. Well, my friends, we're going to end it here. Not really a cliffhanger, but I think we'll end off before the trial kicks off. I have some ideas, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know enough right now. I don't know enough right now. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Sakura deserves justice, and also we don't want to die. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to try and get these videos out as often as I can, but it might be maybe a couple a week going forward. I'm always going to make sure that we have, you know, a lengthy session, but I'm just going to be really busy, and I don't want to burn myself out on all the stuff I'm doing at the moment. So, thank you for watching. Look forward to more of this, hopefully very soon. And bye-bye for now.